Hello. Hello, hello, hello. I'm just starting a few things and then we can go. Pam 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 pam. Pam 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 pam. Okay. It is done. Why the... Wait, I'm still missing a piece. Still missing a piece. It's not starting. Okay, starting now. Okay. Okay. I think everything is good. Hello, everyone. Good afternoon, good morning. Hey. Hello, Fanner. Hello. So this morning I worked on the new patch, and I also worked a bit yesterday night, but I didn't have a lot of time yesterday night, but I finished it today, and actually it seems to be working. At least the feedback from the people is that it's working. Now we will see. We will get more feedback right today, because many of the, I mean, not many, but let's say a good amount of plane shift players are in US, right? And it is like a Saturday morning in US, so I assume that probably people are just taking it a bit easy and not instantly playing plane shift, right? On a Saturday morning. So yeah, but we will get more feedback, but it seems that the new patch, it is working. So I decided to release a new patch because the game had some critical game breaking bugs. Most important one, the one for the mounts. The mounts were not responding properly to the commands, right? They were very disobeying. They were disobeying your commands, and yeah. So I decided to release the patch. Now the patch is out. I didn't publish yet anything, right? Like a news or whatever. So this is something we have to do now. I think the main thing I need is a screenshot, right? I don't know if I want to reuse the same screenshot, but I don't think so. Can we get... Oh wow, this one is so nice. Ooh, we could use this guy. Just thinking which of the... I always loved this dark skin of the female Enki. I think it's beautiful. I always liked it. I really like the jewelry on the arm. And overall how the dark skin, you know, contrast with the dress. So I really like this one. Maybe we can use this one. Maybe we can use this one. The problem is that it would be nice to have to have a mount. Maybe we can take a picture next to a mount, because the most thing that we fixed here was actually, you know, the mount. So well, we can actually go to where the Rivnak are. So in Homestead, no, in Delver, maybe we can go. We can teleport there to Delver and just take a picture there, whatever, with the mounts. It seems that the patch on Mac is not working. Unfortunately, Mac is always a struggle, but you can just download the it's obviously night, huh? I will take a picture here. We'll make a changelog soon. We will do it together. Do you think we should take a picture like this, or? Because the mounts are the one that we fixed, actually, right? So maybe makes sense. I don't know why this freaking window is always on, but anyway, the active magic is always on no matter what you do. I think this picture is very nice because there is the cow, there is a Cormi. Let me just wait at the cow. Can the cow just look up or no? The Cormi is moving, no. Oh yeah, I think like this is okay. Do you want to do a full screen of it? Well, maybe yes. Okay, so this will be the release picture. I mean the patch screenshot, let's call it. Right? As usual, we just put the Unreal Engine log on the bottom left actually. So I will do that. And then we will decide, do we want it black or do we want it white? I think white is more, but also black. And this one, I think that we had enough, you know, Unreal Engine in our life. It's not loading? Okay. Yeah, so the patch, I mean, the patch went kind of smooth actually. The patch went kind of smooth. Okay, so let's see if we have a picture of the day. Yeah, we have a picture of the day. Oh, I remember this one. This one when the head became invisible. It's still the old helm. We improved this helm, adding more geometry, and so now it's better in the game. Let me see, what is this picture? This picture is number 10. Okay, let's see if we have any missing pictures for the next days, and we can save it. So this will go under PS WW new page. New site, storage, elements, picture of the day. Wow, that's a path. So we have 10. Oh, we are missing 11. Fantastic. We are missing 11. Okay, so this will become 11. This will become 11. And we will do a small article. First, let's create a changelog. Well, the changelog is very, very short, but changelog is very short because, you know, it's been just a few days, but still we can say this small patch, this patch solves some critical issues introduced in 0746, right? This patch solves this patch solves some critical issues introduced in 046. Yeah, we can just say here is the changelog for 0747. Okay, so let me see if I can find the list of all the stuff that we did. Maybe yes, maybe no. If I do show log. Okay, show log. Fixed crashing inspecting plants without target. Yeah, this was released as part of the previous. I mean, it was released between releases, but I always like to. Oh well, let me change the music. Let me change the music. Play folder. Play folder. Music. This music. Let me also change the scene if I can. Let's change it already. Okay, nice. Nice. So we fixed that. So we fixed auto run, right? We fixed mounts movement, which was the important one, the really important one, but also auto run. Also auto run is so important. So fixed mounts movement, fixed auto run, added bait bonus to fishing UI. Yep. Fixed shortcut key binding. Yep. This is also an important one. I will put it before this one. Remove ragdoll, which was causing helicopter fly to the sky, right? Fly to the sky bug. Fixed crash and traps. Okay, so this is good. Yes, then we tagged all river and say so we basically changed the way we tag rivers and lakes Change the way we tag rivers and lakes. This should simplifies the management of fishes. I mean, it's not really true, but I think that is what you can get out of it. Because if I just tell you the technical pieces that are this behind that. By the way, we didn't test the sit on chair. Oh, because I changed the way. It's probably still broken, but let me try anyway. Is there a place where I can sit? Is there a place where I can sit? I don't know. I need a chair or something. What is that? What is that black triangle there? What is this? There seems to be a kind of a fuck up in the okay. Well, it's not very, I mean, it's not problematic, but still you know. You click on your first item. I don't know. Maybe I can sit here. Is there a chair or anything that I can use? No. I mean, I can spawn a chair, I guess, but let me see if we can sit. Let me see if we can sit here. We cannot. There is this chair. Maybe this chair will do. I don't know. Depends if it fits. Okay. Yeah, it's still fucked. Okay. The sit on chair is still fucked. I really don't understand how to fix it. I changed the way it works, but it's still broken. It's broken only for you and only when you use production server. It's not broken if you okay, so that I have no idea how to fix at the moment. It's very hard one. I hope I fixed it with the cannot sit there, huh? Yeah, you see that is unfortunately is okay. I will have to find a solution for that. I don't know, but at the moment I have no idea what to do. I have no idea what to do on that. Is impossible. So so we can say improved some top bar menu icons. Yeah, now some icons are better. I removed the like this one now as a green background, right? And before it was not having it, and also I ensured that there was no cut off. Some of this were cut off in a weird way. Also, I changed the icons for the achievement and for the compendium, right? So now you have these two icons here, which I think are more meaningful, right, than what we had before. So, yep. I mean, the green and the gold is actually a bit of a weird, it was a kind of a legacy of the past, but so some are green, some are gold for reasons that is long to explain, but it's fine. It's a bit of a pity the sit on chair is still broken, but at the moment I don't understand exactly what is happening and why it's happening, so I don't have a way to fix it, and I would say it's not the most important feature, right? Hello, Hula. Hey, hey. We have a new patch out. Incredible, huh? During the night, that happened. Yeah, so pretty much that is the change log. There is the change log. So we are going to create a new article. A new article. Nope. A new article in 2025. Let's go. Well, it was already a previous one, 2025, but still. I don't know. Beginning of a new year is always a nice period, right? Because, yeah, you know, it's like new stuff. I will keep the same post, right? I don't think that... I don't want to create a new one just for that. So this release can be updated to the PS launcher, except on Mac, unfortunately. Except on Mac for technical reasons. That is a bit long to explain why. In any case, the full binary is available here in our download page. Full binary. Is full binary a bad thing to say when people are saying that they are non-binary? Is full binary a problem for you guys? In any case, the full binary is available to our download page, in our download page. Okay. Add the list of changes for 0747. Wow, 747. It's like the airplane. There is also a Saxon song. 747. Cannot play because of copyright issues, but yeah. So it's not a very long change log because it happened like in 4 days, right? The release was like on the well, not in 4 days, no, in like a week. But anyway, still very, very, very short time merinos. Right? I could add a known issue. I could add a known issue that sitting on a chair is still broken, but I don't have a lot of. I don't have a way to fix it at the moment. I tried a lot, and I don't know if I want to wait just that it fixes itself. I mean, like it broke itself. Maybe it will fix itself. I don't know. I didn't do anything. I just upgraded to new Unreal Engine release and just fucked. Right? Which is annoying. It was working before. Okay, let's do this. Let's upload this new article. $2025-38. Yup. We also need a picture of the day. Yup. Picture of the day is here. 1.5, 1.4 gigabytes, megabytes, I mean, 1.4 megabytes. Okay, so, yeah, it's a big picture, but it's fine. Did I change the date? Oh fuck, I didn't. No, it's 2nd of January. No, 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 no. Let's say 10 because actually technically it was released yesterday. Wait. Because otherwise it's appearing before, right? It's appearing before the other one. It's not a great idea. Now it's much better. So we can post here. Yeah, we just post it below this. I don't want to create another thingy. It's gonna take me forever. Well, like 10 minutes, but I don't want to spend the time actually. So we just reply, and we will say a patch to 0746 has just been released, and then we will just copy whatever. Wait, it's easier if I copy from the website, actually. Why? Why did it still here? Uh-oh. Wait a second, did I do a mess? Yeah, I did a bit of a mess. Didn't we say that it was this patch was released to address some critical issue? Yeah, exactly. Sorry, I did. No, wait, I don't like that. Can we say a new patch is being released? A new patch has been released to solve some critical issue. Exactly. This is a bit better, I would say. Okay, let's upload it again. Let's upload it again. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Barababam, 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 barababam. Okay, so that, then we copy this. Wait, I'm messing with the copy paste. Okay, and can we also have the picture at the beginning? It would be nice to have the picture at the beginning. To have the picture at the beginning, I actually have to do this. Go here. Modify this. In which, by the way, we can say 0747 as well. And we can take this thing, boom, copy, save, post reply. I don't know if it's a great idea that maybe not. Yeah, let me do it now. Bum 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 bum. I love the Warhammer feeling. La 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 la. lost. Did we miss 40? No! Mistakes were made. 11 is the picture. Aha, much better. Much better. I cannot click on the picture now. Wasn't I able to click on the picture in the past? Well, maybe not in the forum. Okay, fine. Easy. Can I change my picture to the new picture? How do I do that? I think I have to do it off screen because I will have to open my profile. It may show like super secret information. Well, maybe not, but anyway. Profile. How do I change my picture? Modify profile. Forum profile. Picture. Hey, where the hell did I... now the problem is, where did I get that? Oh no. Oh no. We never find it again. GG, bro. Maybe I put it under PS stamp. I don't think so. Oh fuck, can we never find it again? I wanted to use the same that I use on Discord, but but I guess no, I cannot. No, I cannot get it from Discord. Impossible. Wow. Where was that picture? Do you think I placed it under plane shift 2D? Oh my god, that's a mess. I will never find it. I will never find it. I will never find it. PS2D maybe? Nah. PS UI, PS icons, PS logo? Nah, it's impossible. I will never find it. Maybe I didn't even save it. Maybe I just copy pasted it. No. No, can I search it by date? Yeah, but searching by date is a freaking mess. In theory I could search it by date, right? I think I changed my icon. Wait a second, guys. I'm doing something completely useless, but I wanted to change my icon there as well. But it's very likely I'm not gonna find it. It's very, very likely. Do you think I changed my icon on Discord in the last month or before that? I think it was in the last month. I'm just waiting the search in the other screen. I just said search every file that I changed in the last month, and this is what I'm waiting at the moment. You want some points? Nice. Nice. Or another thing I can do, I can just take a screenshot of the Discord. Maybe that's the easiest thing. If I just take a, yeah, but it is the green icon. No, the green icon, no. Oh, fuck. There's no way. I didn't save it, huh? I didn't save it. I didn't save it, boys. Fuck. I can take another picture, but that one was very nice. I'm searching on my TMP directories, right, where usually you drop stuff that... It's nowhere to be found. Okay, I will not change it. I will not change it. That's it. Fine. I wanted to change my forum picture, but fuck, I really want to change it though. Can this search finish? Why on Discord you cannot get the directory from where this was taken? That's super annoying. That is super annoying. You cannot re-download a picture that you uploaded to the profile. Why? Why? Now I cannot modify my profile anymore. Oh well. Nothing happened. Why when I click on modify profile, nothing happens, huh? Is there already another window open? Something fucked up. No, it's broken. I broke it. I broke it. I'm searching another directory, but okay. Anyway, we posted the this profile thingy, this new patch, right? We posted this new patch, and yeah. Okay, so let me get back to you here. So we posted this new patch, which is very nice. Also has a nice picture, which was always good to have. These are the fixes. So these are incremental fixes to 0746. So the mounts movement, which was broken, now is fixed. The shortcut key, they were not working as expected, now is fixed as well. The auto run, it is fixed. And we changed a bit the way we tag rivers and lakes. So this is a... Basically, before I was basing my search on the names of the mesh, but that is a very bad idea because Unreal Engine changes the name of the mesh at runtime pretty much whatever it however it wants, right? So basically, I added a tag on the actor, and this is a better way. Then we added the bait bonus to the fishing UI. So now when you fish, you will see on the bottom right the bait bonus based on the bait that you are using, which I think is cool. We fixed the ragdoll thingy that was actually generating this helicopter fly to the sky bug. We improved some top bar menu icons and we fixed 2 crashes, right? So this is pretty much what we did in 0747. Down here. Nothing changed in the last month. Fuck. So weird. Can I change my picture? No. Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna change it. So annoying. You don't want to drop below 90k, eh? 90k you feel kind of rich, huh? you feel like 90k is your status. Okay guys, now we need to decide what the hell to do. Okay, we can continue with the work that we were doing on the dungeon, right? Which is actually a good thing. I think we should do that, right? So we started to implement this thing, right? So by the way, we have to create a new one now for 0748. No, but okay. So we started this. So the idea is to have the portal items saving their properties in a good way, right? And at the moment, the only thing that we did, we managed to have the magic portal properties saved under, I don't know why the table is not open, but we did have that table, which is item interactable, right? Item interactable, right? No, not on this side. On this side, please. If it's plane shift database, yep. So this one is the entry that we created against this particular item, right? So now, and we did what? And we did the onload, right? We did the onload. Yeah, we did the server startup. We did the server startup. Now, when you pick it up, we said do nothing, right? Yeah, we said do nothing, which is this. When you pick it up, we said do nothing. But then when you drop it, we have to read the structure and assign the property. I think we can do that. Now the load item, I don't really know, because the load item, I mean, can you load an item while is on the ground? No. I mean, when it's in your inventory, no. I think it's enough with the drop, right? So whenever you drop it, it will keep the properties. Whenever it's loaded in the world, it will keep the property. If it's in your inventory, the property is not there. But then we have to say that if you change the property is actually saved, right? And this is something that we don't have. Hello, Janets. Hey, welcome back. It's great to see you keep up the great work. Yeah, we're doing some good work. We just released a new patch which is fixing a bunch of important bugs. So I think that the game now is pretty solid and stable. So we're going to expand it. I want to stay for a bit of time on the same client release. I don't want to change client again and again and again, right? So if we can, I would like to stay a bit stable on this release, and then just expand a bit of the server side, right? Actually, now that I remember, let me ping a guy. I want to be a bit annoying. When is the last time that I pinged him for the stuff that he had to do? Was like a week ago. Well, can wait a bit more. Maybe. Yeah. So yeah, we need to do the save, right? We need to do the save on change. There is something that I didn't list here, but obviously that's an important piece. Because if we don't save on change, then save on edit, right? I think we can do also this one. Yeah, let's do this one immediately. So this one means that when you open the GM console and you edit the item, you receive the information in so GM edit. There is a function it's called GM edit item save, right? And GM edit item save is saving all the properties of the item, including the ones of the interactable, right? Yes. Which is this block. Script can toggle, script on toggle, and contained items, right? So oh, by the way, I think there is a mistake because there is comma separated. I think I've seen it space separated. Okay, then we will have to check. So what I have to do, I have to save it. So basically here is when we are saving it to the item in memory, right? But we are not updating our structure. So even if it's not an interactable, right? Even if it's not an interactable, but those fields are actually set, we can save it in the, now there is the risk, right? There is the risk that you are setting them on an item that is not an interactable, and that would be a pity. So should we enforce that you drop the item? Should we enforce that you drop the item to the ground and then you change the properties and that's the way to save it? Or should we allow also to change it in your inventory? And if I do, right? So these are the three properties we are discussing about, right? And if this item is actually interactable, those will be saved on the item at runtime. But if it's not an interactable, it doesn't make any sense to save it. Plus, we don't want to save it to the database, right? Because that would be very confusing. So you will save interactable properties on a non-interactable item. And that we really don't want to have, right? So I think to prevent that, yeah, I think to prevent that, I think we can say that we require the item to be on the ground to save the interactable properties, right? Interactable properties, which means basically that this cast needs to happen, right? If this cast doesn't happen, then it's not on the ground, it's not an interactable, right? So what do we do here? Here we have to, so at the moment we are inside admin manager. Admin manager is not really the best place. Well, it could be as well, but I think it would be better to call a function on cache manager, which is the one that is actually managing all the items. So I think we will call, we already have a function, right? It is the one that we added. It was called add. Why is not here? No, why is not here? Well, it was actually in spawn manager. Yeah, even spawn manager is not here. Okay, GG. So cache manager, yeah, cache manager, right? Cache manager was, yeah, this one. Add to interactable property cache, right? The only problem of this function is that we have to decide if we want to use the same function also to add it to database or not. I think the answer is probably yes. Add to cache trustor and db if is not there yet. Yeah, I think we can actually. So we can probably call that exactly the same function, right? Maybe we can call exactly the same function because item instance ID we have. So this is adding in memory. In memory of. This is adding in memory, and here we will add to the data. Here we will add to the database, right? The only problem of adding to the database is that I think we should use a kind of a. And I don't know if we can because we have, in theory, our key, or we make the ID, the item instance ID, and it must be unique. In theory, yes. In theory, yes. In theory, this ID, which is actually the current primary key, is not really the best idea. Because this should be the primary key. I should never have 2 times the same item instance with 2 different... Yeah, I think so. So I think we need to modify this table. We will kill this ID. We will make this one the primary. Come on. Yeah. Yeah. We make this one the primary index ID. Why I cannot select? It's a bit weird. Ah, okay. 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 So I think like this makes more sense. There can only be one auto column. I don't want an auto column. Who said that this one is an auto column? I don't want an auto column, no. I don't want any auto increment, no. No, I don't want it. I don't want it. Who's saying that this is I think this change, I think we did too many changes at the same time and this thing fucked up. Because I'm not saying anywhere here that something should auto increment, right? Okay, wait a second. Let's do one change at a time. I think it's confusing itself. I want to delete this. Just delete that and GG. Okay. Now we make this one our primary key. Primary key. Exactly. And it would be also nice to have an index on it, no? I added the index automatically. Okay, nice. Okay, so this is a bit better, right? Because now, if we try to add garbage, it will not allow us to do it. And we can use the insert on update. No, update on insert, whatever. Insert, the one that if he finds it already, right? I think I have already some example. How is that called? On update or on insert? I think they were no on duplicate. On duplicate. Yeah, on duplicate key update. Yeah, exactly. So if you create a query this way, it's trying to insert into the table, but if the primary key is duplicate, right, it's just doing an update. So you're always sure that you are not entering multiple times the same shit. So this would be insert into what? This table is called cannot copy. Okay, anyway, item interactable, right? Item interactable. So we do insert into item interactable, right? And then this thing. I think if I could copy all of them, it would be a bit easier. But anyway, it's fine. In this case, it needs to know the column because I think it's assuming that the first one is the. I'm not completely sure, but I think it may assume that the first one is actually the key, right? So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and okay, the first one can be the first one is an integer, but the rest is actually all strings. By the way, I went a bit forward in Baldur's Gate 2. You may say, why are you playing Baldur's Gate 2 when there is Baldur's Gate 3 out? Because I decided to replay 1 and 2 before playing 3, right? So String ID. Yeah, exactly. So duplicate key update. On duplicate key update. Wait a second, this confused me. So you have to say here the fields that you want to update based on the when. How does he know that it doesn't start from the first? Because it's excluding the key automatically. Possibly, but what I want to update, I want to update extra. I want to update script on toggle, script can toggle. So I want to update all these guys, right? I don't remember if this thing works this way, but I did it already, and I think it does. Now here we are not using prepare statement, which is kind of risky because you can SQL inject this thing very easily. We are not escaping any of the values actually. And I mean, as long as they are integer is not a problem, but when they become strings, obviously it is a problem, right? So I will have to escape or use the prepare statement. Wow. So item instance ID is this guy. Can toggle, on toggle, blah 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 are these guys. Bum bum bum. Bum bum bum. Ooh, activate ID is actually an int array. Ay. Well, we do the reverse, so we have somewhere the reverse. I don't know where is it, but somewhere we have the from string to int. No, we should have a for loop already. Come on. Yeah, it is. Yeah, by the way, here I don't know why it's not comma separated, but it should be comma separated. I don't know why I added non-comma separated, right? So it's exactly the same thing. Because we have to yeah. Yep. Wait, I did something stupid. Okay. So we need an item ID. Okay, so now we have this comma separated like it should be. So we can put it in, right? If he's empty, he's empty. So fine, right? If he's empty, he's empty. So why doesn't like this? 1, 2, 3. Because you have to add them. You have to add them at the. Now it makes sense. Okay. Because I was like, how we can know that he has to start from the second one? Because actually you have to put them all in the list, right? That is why. Okay. So it is basically an insert on duplicate update, which is a very smart query. I really like it because it doesn't. I mean, it basically does it in the DB and doesn't require you to do additional stuff on the code. Okay, so this is going to. Let me recompile like this and see what happens. Now, there is a server-only change, right? So we can release it. We can release it easily without changing the client anymore. And I really hope to stay, I would say, 1 month or 2 months, you know, without the need to do another client update. I really hope so. Oh my god, I'm yawning like a boss. I don't know if I'm tired or what. I mean, yeah, maybe I feel a bit tired, but it's more sleepy than tired. I can sleep okay these nights, but it's still not great sleep, right? So it's always a bit of annoying sleep due to the fact that I cannot sleep on one side. I always have to move on the other side. So there's a bit of a logistics. There are some logistics there. Okay. Build successful. So now we need to call this function, right? We need to call this function. Now, how do we know that we are not duplicating entries in memory? Well, because also the tmap, you know, has a unique key, which is this one. So it's adding or substituting, right? So it always works, which is fantastic. So I think we can call this. This is actually inside our cache manager, right? Cache manager. It's always nice when it deletes the stuff that you don't know. And here we just need to have our instance ID and such, right? So the instance ID, good question. Do we have it? Well, we have it for sure because we have the PS item, right? The PS item. Just need to be sure that we are reading. So PS item as PID, no UID, right? And this is the unique item instance ID. So then we need the can toggle, so this shit here, so we need to get that. On toggle, can toggle, and then we need the array, right? By the way, here we can have directly the or not, because actually we already have the string. I mean, it's a bit stupid to pass it as a, you know, to decode, pass as an int array and code again, right? So I don't know, if I feel a bit stupid doing that. Can we decode directly? I think the problem is that we don't have it here. We don't have this array, right? This array is contained items, because there is a string. No, it's already, no, it's okay, because here we already have it as a string. Yeah, so we will do that, fuck it. No reason I should pass it as an array, actually. No reason. We do it only once, so it's fine. We don't care about that. So we just pass it as a string, and then we change it inside the function here, which is okay. Yeah, so basically this becomes useless, right? No, it doesn't, because then when I have to set it here, I have to transform it at least once. I see. No, I fucked up. Well. So I have to do this inside a function, right? Is what I'm saying. I think yes, that is what I'm saying. That I have to do this inside of this function. Okay. It's a bit annoying, but fine. So we parse it into the array, right? This gives an array of strings, then we convert them to an array of int, and then here we add in memory, because in memory we want to keep the proper array of int. Okay, so now this works. So this is basically just convert string to int array, right, pretty much. Oh, you're gambling 8,140? Holy moly. And you won 16,000 now. Oh, no, you have 16,000. Pretty good. So now okay. So now this will automatically save to database. Okay, so this is good. This is good. Yeah. So here we have what? Script toggle, and then we have contained items. No. We have attributes, item to activate, because this is the string, right? Yep. Okay, I hope I don't change my mind again about when to do this, but it's fine. So basically this will save it as soon as we save it from the UI, and it will override it no matter what, but only if the interactable is on the ground. If the interactable is not on the ground, that will not be changed. That will not be changed on the object. Fine. I think it's fine. I mean, obviously, I mean, it's a bit of a constraint, but it's fine. So if I recompile now, when I save from the UI, that should go directly into the database. And in memory as well. Which is very cool, because this is simplifying a lot of things. You're only winning, Raonix, today. You're only winning. You got a double PS. Oh, wow. You got a sequence. You got a sequence. Oh, my God. You got a sequence. On the slots. Slots are very hard. Slots are harder than the gamble. Fuck, I lost. Easy loss. I stop here. Yeah, in theory, when you win, I mean, if you go to the casino, right, you play roulette and you win one time, you should never enter a casino anymore in your life, right? So you can say that you won, but usually it's not how it goes. Okay, so let's just test this so that we have a first run at this. I really would like to do the dungeon save and load. I think that's pretty cool. I would like to do it. It's not simple, but that is like the beginning of it, right? Because at least the portal now is saving the properties. Bum 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 bum. So guys, what do you think? What do you think that it will really be a game changer for plane shift? Right? So if you had to pay, if you had the money, let's say, if you had free money, let's say $1 million, and you could pay any developers you want to develop what you want in plane shift, right? What would that be? What you would add first to make the game better? I have a lot of money. Well, at the moment you have 17,039 in our world. Have better models. But we just updated our models, and I tell you, our models are not that bad. I mean, poly count wise. Now, the problem of our models is that they don't have a lot of customization, right? And some of this armor is a bit flat, right? But I mean, in terms of poly count, this one is ugly. What do you mean he's ugly? It's fantastic. I love him so much. Ugly in which sense? Ugly in which sense? Improve combat feels unnatural. Yeah. Populate the empty parts with new mobs. It looks too simple, not alive. It's very alive. It's very alive. Look. Okay. Oh, there is a portal already. What is this thing? What is this? A juice berry fruit? Okay. We're gonna take it and eat it. No, I cannot eat it. Why? It's a fruit that cannot be eaten. Very weird. Combat feels unnatural, eh? Okay, kind of agree. Okay, so if we look at this portal, and we say go to dungeon 1, right? Go to dungeon 1, which is pretty much what we want, right? And can toggle, we say can toggle, and here we say 1, 2, 3. Okay, just as an example. And I save this guy. Ouch. Wow. Okay, we just crashed. So definitely something didn't work. Definitely. Can I scroll down, please?
You broke it, didn't you?
Yes, in this case I think I broke it, yeah. I think it's the query that is wrong. I think it's probably the query. Interactable defined can toggle must script, can toggle doesn't exist. Oh wow. Is exiting from the server? Well, that should never happen. I mean, if you type something wrong, you should not exit from the server, that's for sure. I know why we do this, but this is because we do it at server startup, right? So we don't want to start the server with wrong values, but yeah. Okay, we need to evolve this one a bit, because I absolutely need this to fail when the server starts, but I cannot. So this one is to become a boolean, I guess. But isn't the same for the on toggle? It's the same, huh? Or is the on toggle treated differently? Okay. It is treated differently for whatever reason. Well, that's strange. Why the can toggle is treated differently than the on toggle, I don't understand. Why this one is set without problems? This one, right? While this one is really saying, nope, you have to do it right. That is kind of strange, huh? Not sure why I did it only on one. Not sure why I did it only on one of the two. So that's a bit strange. Ah, because this one can be also a special value, which is not a real script. Okay. Is that the only case, or there are more special cases? I mean, if there are no other special cases, I think we can consider that case in the set. But this is a bit of a problem though, because now, I mean, or we make this private somehow, or how do we know that this is not getting abused? Right? I don't think I can make private. I don't think I can make private a blueprint property. Because it has to be set by the editor. So we rely on the fact that no one is ever calling this directly. That is prone to so many errors. It is prone to so many possible errors. Like here, for example, right? Yeah. Like here, we are setting the property directly without actually doing the check. So we don't know if this is actually a valid script or not. So we don't know if someone just plays bullshit in the script. So in theory, you know, to be compliant, we should do this. Now, do we want to do it also on script on toggle? My suggestion would be yes, because if you know, if you have an item that has like scripts that are wrong, the game may just not work, right? The game may just not work. So I think that this function should actually be a boolean. Return false in case return false in case you cannot set it, and return true in all other cases. And then we will do the same for script on toggle, right? And I think that is kind of a good thing. I think we should do it this way. Return true is valid. Yeah, exactly. So I think we should do it this way. I think it's safer. I have a cool badge. Maybe adding what do you say? His eyes. The poor guy never reaches target. What do you mean? Is it? His eyes are not good. Do something other I haven't done. Maybe add moving neck and looking like into WoW. I mean, you can actually. Do you play the game or you don't play the game? Do you play the game or not? You can actually turn your head. You just have to be sitting and then you can turn your head. Or you can use the middle mouse. You can go in aim mode and you can actually turn your head anyway. And other people see it. Easy. What are the two things you have in mind? I don't know really, Hula. I have, well, in theory I know, but I don't know if I'm convinced of it. I don't know if I'm convinced, but I have the economy as my like number one in my mind. I have like the economy, yeah, as the number one in my mind. Oh, fuck. I know it. I have the economy in my mind, the economy. So well, I have two things. I have the economy, meaning ever better flow of generator and consumer, right? So like you generate something, right? And yeah, it's impossible for me to freaking paint, Jesus. You generate something and this generates a cycle, right? A virtual cycle of stuff, right? So there is like stuff here, and you know, so like what you said, like you fish, like you create the bait, like you find a flower. With the flower you make a bait. With the bait you fish and you take a fish. With the fish you make more bait with a different type, higher rarity. You get another fish thanks to that because it's higher rarity, and then you cook the fish, you make the special recipe, and then with the recipe you make you are able, I don't know, to do something else, like giving some buffs that are required for a dungeon to be done, and then in the dungeon you find loot, and that loot makes you do something else. So a loop, right? A loop of generation and consumption, right? That to me at the moment is a very, very high ranked item. The second one is to allow the players to be a bit more guided from the game at the beginning, mainly through factions, new factions halls, new faction quests, you know, and chain quests, so quests that are quests that are connected, you know, not repeated, quests that are connected one to the other and give you and give you a progression, right? Which also includes the main plot, if you want, the main plot of the game. Yes, those two things are like the highest in my mind, but they are so complex and they are made of so many pieces that I need to understand how to start to, you know, slice the elephant. My game bank is already full of items I don't sell. Exactly. Exactly, Ula. So the point is that if you have, I mean, the current economy is so broken that people are millionaires in game, right? And so they don't have any motivation, right, to do new stuff. While there should be that motivation, the money sink, right, that we said. So many players that we donate enough to him to work full time on the game. Yeah, that would be nice as well. That would be very nice. So there should be enough of you that become Patreons, right? They become Patreons and they subscribe and such, so I can just work on the game. Yeah. Maybe add stuff that costs $1 million to fix it. Well, we actually have the auction houses, right? So if you want to buy a house, it's costing usually 10, 20 millions, right? But it's a long time we don't do auctions. But yeah, that is a way, yes. That is a way. Or you can have something in preview, right? So if you want something in preview, so before everyone else, then maybe it's costing you more, and then maybe it costs less after a certain period of time. I don't know, like a month or so. Possible. But I think the best money sink is the circular economy, right? The circular economy. Truly, you will make money anyway, because otherwise you would not do it, right? If the circular economy is making you lose money, you are not circulating at all. But you know, the point is there should be a better way to spend your money. More ways to spend your money. Yeah, more ways. More ways to spend your money. More ways to spend your money. Yeah, exactly. Which can also be temporary stuff, right? So for example, let's say you have a spell that makes you fly, right? And it costs 1,000 tria, right? 1,000 coins. And or a magic gem, magic dust, right? A magic dust that makes you fly, and it costs 1,000. So maybe you use it only sometimes, right? But is it, when you use it, you just waste the money. You just, you know, sink the money. So stuff like that. Money crisis put everyone back at zero. Nah, that I don't think is very fair. Improve navigation and map that actually show where you're at. Yeah, the problem is that in medieval times there was no GPS. And so I have a kind of a problem with that. I have a problem. I always had a problem. I don't know if I always will have that problem, but I still have it. I still want the game. I mean, you have the compass. Did you get the compass in game? You have the compass, which is an item that you can use to navigate. Yeah, at least you know where you're going. But finding places, especially with new players, is super difficult. Yeah. Mainly now that the world is pretty big, I know. Well, you should be able to ask NPC, right? So you're in a medieval world, so again, I don't want a GPS, but maybe NPC can tell you more, right? Where, maybe you can ask them about where is this, where is that, and they can answer. You have the compass, okay. Yeah, it's showing you the direction, yeah. But yeah, I don't know. I'm so on that. I'm not. I mean, I understand, but that is a choice, right? We didn't put the mini map on. It's a choice. It's not just because we didn't want. We didn't have time to do it. Or do we have a math script on toggle or not? No, we don't. Fuck. So actually, this math script we are not updating it. Why? I think we are not using this on toggle pretty much, right? We're not using it much. Are we using it? Okay, I understand we are using it for this case, right? Because there are the parameters in it. There are the parameters in it, so we cannot really validate that that is correct. Well, we can validate the first part though. Exactly. I would still validate the first part. I mean, I want the data to be as solid as possible, so... But we don't have this. We don't have that. Yeah, so that's the problem, right? We have... Or at least more detailed maps. Yeah, more detailed maps I think is possible. Like I already said, a placing game I have found only after years of game, and I think it is fun. Yeah, I think the exploration is fun, yes. Exploration is fun. Huh? Uh-oh. 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 One is a progression script, the other is a math script. Yep. True. Just realized that these two things are completely different. I just realized that these two things are completely different. Right? It is a kind of risky change, but it's only server side. We don't really. I mean, we can just test it, see if it works, right? And should not be a problem. It is slightly risky, but I think it's fine. So basically what I'm saying now is that when I am inside I'm inside this, right? Which is the save. No, not this one. What the hell? The save, yeah, exactly. While I am in the save, while I'm in the save, so yeah, I do this, and then now I do this. Okay. And this is going, so now if for any reason, right, for any reason, this fails because I just typed something stupid, right? Right. So we will check. So if any of those two, if any of these two are returning false, Should I just do it on one line? I mean, I can do it on one line, right? I can do script are valid equal to this and this, right? It's a bit ugly from the point of view of the syntax, but it is pretty much what I have to say, right? Or I can do it this way. I can do script are valid. Script, what? I can do script are valid equal to script are valid and this shit, but I don't know if this is really. This also looks so ugly. Bleh. Bleh. I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like it. I don't like it. Let's do it like this. Let's do it like this. So we have a can valid, which is the can script valid. And then we have the, yeah, like this I think is reasonable. I mean, it's less ugly than the other version. And it is the on script valid, right? So it's can valid and is on valid. Okay. And then if any of the two are not valid, so if oh my god, if this is not valid, so if both are valid, then we are good, right? So we can do this, right? If one of the two is not valid, then I mean, or we can also return an error to the client, but yeah, I think we should. Because here we are saving, here we are in interactive mode, right? So we have a UI open, we are saving an object, and so I would say that if so we will craft two different messages. We will craft two different messages. So if this is not valid, my message will be ouch. My message, holy moly. My message will be, that's a lot of quotes. Yeah. And we just send a message to the client saying, hey, your scripts were not valid. We just didn't save the scripts, right? So the scripts are not getting updated anywhere. They are not updated in memory. They are not updated on database, right? So if you don't put valid values, it's not just gonna be saved. And I think it's a good idea because otherwise we make a mistake, right? We don't see it, and the game is basically running without that script being executed, and it's a bad idea. Right. Right. So we send so what do? We do receive system message. Receive system message. Receive. I don't remember if the system message or the send message. The one for info. Yeah, I think it's okay. The one for info. Yeah, we do this. We do an info message, right? We do an info message, and the info message is basically they whatever script can toggle specified is invalid. Now if they are both wrong, we will see it on the next save, right? Is invalid. The other properties have been saved. But not the scripts. I think it's clear enough, right? So basically everything is getting saved except the scripts, right? And it is our message error or something, right? And then we send it to who? We send it to client. Okay. Right? And so here we save, here we don't save. Okay, I think that's good. Pa-pa-para-pa-pam. Yeah, about combat feeling unrealistic, I think it's because we are not really doing it properly. We are not. At the moment, the animation for combat is a full combat animation. So basically we animate all the character with that particular animation. So this means that you cannot move while. Well, you cannot move. You can move while attacking, but your character is not moving his legs, right? Like if he's walking. And so that feels, yeah, very unnatural. How we can change it in the future is not very simple though. Because we need basically to blend bones differently. Bottom and top, right? And the same in theories for all the monsters. So that's a significant complexity. Okay. So now we should not crash anymore, because you have seen that when I tried this, it just crashed, right? And it crashed because by the way, now it will crash because it will say that what I have on that item is not valid, right? You should exit with a message saying that the script on the portal that we have set with just a random name is not valid, because this is what we did, right? So here we have this can toggle, on toggle. These are completely fake, dummy names, and so the server should not be able to start with those dummy names. Yeah, in fact, he actually exited. So let me see what he said. Yeah, exactly. Interactable defined. Yeah, interactable actor defined can toggle mask. You can toggle it. Doesn't exist. Yeah, exactly. So now if I if I define here a proper one, now a proper one can be what? Do I have a math script that is checking, for example, the strength or anything else? I don't think I have one. I don't think I have one. Result. It's kind of strange we don't have an example in the dummy database, but probably we only have it in the real database. We can check the real database. In the real database, I remember we had like a faction check. We don't. Why not? Ah, there is an example though. There is an example. Yeah, there is one. There is definitely one. So let's add this as an example. Let's call it skill check or skill check 1, whatever. Skill check. This is trying to get a skill check on what? 11? 11 is kind of weird. No, let's do an agility check, whatever, 46, yeah. Let's do an agility check. So if your agility is not greater than 150, right? It will not trigger. So not enough agility, right? Not enough agility. Okay, I think this one is good. So if we added the skill check agi to our portal, right? This will be checked when I'm trying to toggle the portal, right? So there can be a portal that you can go through only if you have a certain stats or skill or whatever, HP or faction or whatever else, right? So we can toggle it only in that case. And then when you toggle it, then we have our go-to dungeon, right? Then we have our go-to dungeon. And it is the progression script, right? Oh my god. It's a little stuff in here. Go to dungeon, right? And go to dungeon can also have a parameter like go to dungeon 1, right? Now this item to activate is kind of weird, but because I think in this case it will probably not work, but it's fine because that is created for a very special case, which is the pedestal. Okay, well let's restart it like this and see. So now in theory it should not fail, right? It should start and load those two scripts and set them on the portal. Bam, 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 bam. Yeah, seems starting because is now at, well, no, maybe not. Yeah, he's at requesting level, so. Okay, yeah, we have to delete the levels again. So it actually started. Okay, it's good. So he read the two scripts, the math script and the progression script. And he set them on the dungeon object. Parapapam. So now this portal, right, should have Why? Because it's not this portal. Yeah, correct. It's not this portal. It's another portal. But okay. So let's try to save. Now, if I want to say skill check, and then I say 234, which actually does not exist, right? And I try to save. Ouch. It crashed. Why? It should not have exited, it should have given me the error message. Right? Why? Interactable actor defined can toggle mask clip skill check doesn't exist. Okay, that I understand, but because we still have the exit inside a script. Wait. We still have right the exit inside, but it's not what we want, huh? Or yes, I don't know. Yeah, exactly. So I think we need to expand this function. This two function is to be expanded with a new variable, which is actually true by default, which is the one that says this one will be this one will be stop server on error, right? And this one basically says that if stop server on error is true, the server will shut down on an invalid script, right? Which is to be used only, obviously it has to be used only at server start, right? To be used only at server startup. Okay, so that's basically the point, right? So like this is way cleaner because we can use it on load or we can use it interactively during the game. And yeah. Perhaps just add some fake red blood when you kill something. It's already there, Hula. It's already there. I mean, there is blood when you hit. At every hit, there is a blood stain on blood particle where you hit. Now, when you die, there is no blood on the ground, but that would be nice. Well, depending on the blood of the creature, but not all the creatures have red blood, I guess. Anyway. Right. Okay, so in this case now will be a bit better. The only thing we have to do, we have now to decide when it should stop and when it should not stop, right? So for example here that we are inside the save and is an interactive save, right? This would be false because we don't want to stop the server in this case. But in the other scenario, which is come on, in the other scenario, there is this one. Here we are in repopulate items, so this is at the beginning on server load. So here we definitely want to say true. And so we ensure that the scripts set in the database are actually correct. Rain. Okay, good. Now, the other thing we have to do is that when the item gets destroyed, right? When the item gets destroyed in any possible way, it is not very easy though, because I think we may have multiple places where the item gets destroyed. But yeah, the idea was that when the item is destroyed, oh, we do nothing. I don't know. This I think is a bit lazy because then you will have on the database a bunch of useless entries. You will never know which entry is correct, right? So I don't know if it's a good idea. I think the patch of this morning really took a toll on me. I'm kind of a bit sleepy. Maybe I'm just getting old. No. No. Biribi Blong. Oh, there were more places. Begin play. That is kind of risky. Because here we are in the begin play of the interactable, right? If I say true, I think I can say true. I mean, it is kind of risky, but I think I can. Anyway, we are checking when the item is set, so that should never be invalid unless someone stupidly entered invalid value in the database, right? So by the way, hello everyone. Thank you for joining the stream. If you have any questions on what I'm doing or any question on, Unreal Engine, game development, whatever you want to talk about, just don't be shy. We can discuss about whatever you want. So actually the portal is not this portal, right? The portal I think is the one that I have in my inventory, if I remember right. Or the other one that we dropped somewhere. I don't know where the hell did we drop it. Did we drop it in the main? It's there, yeah. Oh, I'm flying? Why I'm flying? What? This actually never happened. Gravity disabled. I misclicked on this by chance. Oh wow. That's insane. I misclicked on that little button by chance. Okay, so this is our portal. And the portal has, as you can see, a skill check for agility on the can toggle and a go to dungeon, dungeon 1 and 147. Okay, that's very good. Now, if I try to go through it, we are requesting 150 agility. Now, my agility is very high. So let me see what happens if I set my agility to like 80, right? And I try to go through this. Yep. He's saying not enough agility, you say? So the check actually works well. Yeah. So I cannot go through the portal because I don't have enough agility. So the script has been recognized, has been run, and identifies that I don't have enough agility. Now if I go back to my... Well, we will fall down because the dungeon is not there, or no? No, because if I go back to 180, right? He will probably tell me that the portal is not ready. Yeah, the portal seems not active. But he actually activated the portal, right? At least up to the point to know that there is no dungeon generated. Okay, so, which is very nice. So I think this thing is working. It is working now. Okay, that is pretty good. Now, what if I change it, right? Because this was the whole point. So I go here and I say skill check, and then I say 222, right? A random non-existing script, and I save. He's saying the script can toggle is invalid. The other properties have been saved, but not the scripts. Fantastic, fantastic, bro. Fantastic. Okay, so he's doing what we want. Why? That is strange. So in reality we are not doing what we say. We are not doing what we say. We are not doing what we say. So we are setting... Are we setting the attributes here anyway? I don't think so. Set script can use. Why we do it twice? Probably because that's leftover. Or not. Yeah, it's a leftover. Or not. No, it's not leftover. We set it only there, actually. So yeah, we should do this only. We should do this only inside of this, right? So only if they are valid, we are going to set fuck, wait a second. There are two different sets. There are two different sets. There is mistakes were made. Mistakes were made. Mistakes were made. Yeah, there are two different sets. There is this script can use. There is this script can use, and there is this script can toggle. Right? So script can use is different from script can toggle. Because use is used on consumption, while toggle is set on toggle, right? Basically, when you like, so, but why? Because it is setting it automatically, even if it's invalid. No, I don't agree. I don't agree. No, I don't agree. This should be set only. Well, if it's empty, we can set it, obviously. Right? If it's empty, we can set it because it's just we are clearing up, right? We are clearing it up. So maybe we can set it here then, right? And here we can check if our script is, so here becomes script, right? Script, so everything becomes script. And then only if we didn't fail, so only if we return true, so or the script is empty or the script actually exists, right? We set it, yeah, I think like this is okay. So we should do the same here as well, huh? So only on return true. And this becomes script, right? Script, param 0, progression script, param 0, okay. Okay, so now we will not set it if it's invalid. Okay, good. I think this is good. I think it is good. Now, there is only that case of the destroy content. So if I say that I want to set, right? If I say that I want to set destroy content, which is kind of a special case, right? So here I should still set it in any case, right? There is a very special case, it's used only for pedestals in the dungeon, but is yeah, is relevant. Okay. So now if I try to set a valid one, right, it is saving it properly. Yeah. Okay, that's good. I don't think that this extra comma is a problem, but probably is not. Okay, so that is good. So basically in our map, what did we do? In our map, we did the save on edit. So we did this one. And we did, okay. Now we didn't do anything else. No. All this mess was just for one line. Oh my god. All this mess was just for one line. But yeah, pretty much. Now the only one that we really need to do, because we did all this mess to support this case, is the dropped. This one, right? This one we have to do. This one we have to do. So when the item is dropped into the world, considering it's only a PS item, it's not an interactable yet, but if we create the interactable, then we should read the structure and assign, right? But the problem of the drop is, do you think we have one only entry point for drop? I think we do, because I think it's this drop item actually. And it's only one place in the world code base. Because even this one, that is add or drop, right? Add or drop should call drop item in case, right? Yeah, exactly. So I think that is our single entry point for dropping the item. Now the problem here is not very simple, because I need to, so is this guy spawning the item or what? I mean, he should, right? Yes, it should. So it's actually spawning the item here. I assume that this is, yeah, because this is going through create item, and create item is doing the spawn. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it's doing the spawn actor here, right? Okay, good. So basically after this we have the 3D object. Who's pinging me? No one? Okay. We have the 3D object, so it's only after we have the 3D object that we can do the same reasoning and say, oh, I want to transfer my properties to it, right? And also should be after this, because this is where we have the, yeah. So if it's a container, set item data. Why we do this? Huh? Why we are searching the object again after we have this is very strange, huh? Why we need that? We already have the object here. And we already have set the item data to the object here. So why the hell do we need this? I mean, I don't want to change it now because it seems to be a kind of a too big of a change, but why we do this, right? Or this was a kind of a test that I did, and then I forgot to remove it. Right? Maybe this was a test that I did for some reason, and then I don't think this function has been changed in a very long time. But I don't want to change it now, because if it doesn't work, we have to retest a lot of stuff. But this is completely useless, right? In theory. You see that there are some temp, my temp, get I. So it looks like a debug that I did it just to test something. I'm really tempted to remove it. I'm really tempted to remove it. PS, probably if I search changes to PS character, we may take forever, right? So I don't know. I don't know. I can try to compare it with a relatively old version. I can try to compare it with, I don't know, February 23. Okay, February 23. Let's try. February 2023. And drop item. Drop item. It was already there. In February 23, it was already there. This is weird though. That is weird. So basically we drop the item, then we search the item again, and we reset the PS item properties on it. I totally don't get why. I totally don't get why. But anyway, let's not change it now. So only for interactable, right? Only for inter. So we have to check if interactable, then if interactable, then set the properties, right? So here we need to do the usual cast to APS interactable. Exactly. I did it 3 million times, right? So I can just copy it. Because when you drop it, you know if it's an interactable or not. And it is our OBJ, right? Yeah. It is our OBJ. So if it's an interactable, then do we have already a code that does this? No. Because we have to read from we have to read. Oh, this is the only breakpoint bookmark. Okay. We have to read. I think sometimes I set these things on empty lines, and so I lose them, right? Let me think about it. So we have a cache manager function for it, right? We have this one, but we don't have the reverse one, right? Which is the one that is actually reading from the database and right. So we don't have the opposite, right? We don't have a get interactable properties, right, from blah blah blah. So this will be an interactable property cache. This will be a get, we can call it get interactable property cache, why not? Get interactable property cache, where the only thing that we know is the instance ID, right? Is the ID of the item. We don't need any, we don't know anything else. And this one returns the interactable specific properties kept in what happened? Kept in the cache, in the global cache, right? Yeah. Okay. So this should be very easy because this is a T map that we created. So there is an interactable cache, and we can just find in here, right? We can just find instance ID, whatever, right? So we just return this, right? No. Do you want find ref? What the hell do you want? You want find ref? Okay. So we return the this thing. Okay. 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 So now that we have defined it, we can use it. And so here we do cache manager, get interactable cache property, where my ID, I mean, I can take it from where? I can take it from here, right? Exactly. So this is returning an interactable cache and then we just set it, right? We just set it on, well, we do the same that we do on loading. No, because we on loading we already do this in theory, right? We yeah, for sure we have a script on toggle that we set when we load in the object. She's not here, is not here. It should be inside spawn manager, right? In spawn manager, Repopulate interactable properties. Find interactable object. Blah blah blah. I found. Bam bam bim bam bam bim boom bam bam bim bam bam boom bam bim bam bam. Yeah, exactly. Right. So it's this basically. We do the same thing that we do on load. The difference here is that interactable is actually our interactable object. And these things are taken from this. Yeah. And contained items. The only problem of contained items. Yes, is already an array. Okay, fantastic. No, it's not. Fuck. There is a string. The string of the string to convert all the time. It's so annoying. Arrgh. This thing is so annoying. Can we create a function on this thing that is saying something like get as a string or whatever? Which, by the way, wait a second, is a contained item to activate is an array of string, right? Is an array of string. While here we have what? We have an array of int. I mean, I don't understand why we did this. Why we... Can we just settle on one of the two? I mean, why we have to use int or string kind of randomly, right? It's kind of annoying. It's kind of annoying because every time I have to do the conversion, right? I understand that int is easier because I changed this already 20 times. I know. I changed it. I think it was int before, and we went back to string, right? And we went back to string because there were places where why I prefer it as a string. That's very strange. I mean, at runtime, right, it's always better if it's an ID because we don't have to do the conversion. So why the fuck? Because when we use it, it's always better to have an ID, right? To have an int, I mean, the ID, and not to have. Because here there was a function that was already working on array of f string, right? And here, when I put it for the edit, I already changed this 20 times. I think at the end is the same. Fuck. Yeah, it's annoying. Yeah, it's already in 20 places, so we can just I mean, it's pretty annoying to convert every time you have to drop the item, right? I think it's very annoying. I mean, I can change it, but if I change it, I have to change it in a million places. Plus because this one is readable from blueprints. Wait a second. Maybe in the blueprints you can specify only string array. No, I don't think so. It can also be int. Okay, let's not change it. I think I see the risk. Okay, fuck it. So basically this is there is an array of int, we need an array of string. So can we add a function here which is like get string array? Right, it's super annoying, but we will do it anyway. And this one is basically returning the same thing just as an array, right? Of string instead of int. In theory we can store it in both cases. Nah, but TRA of f string is string array. Yup. And this one will just for that I mean, it's kind of annoying, but it's fine. We went back and forth on this 20 times, but fine. No, the opposite. No. Sorry. Huh? No, it's correct, no? Yeah, it is correct, It is correct. Okay. Okay, so at least we have a freaking function that is getting the same stuff just as a string array. I mean, it's a bit silly, but I think it's safer than changing everything, right? So What do you mean? Okay. Yeah, in theory, get string array is kind of a stupid name because it should be get IDs or contained IDs as a string array, right? Because it's doing it on that one. But anyway. Yeah, actually, yes. So otherwise, the name is very strange. Yeah, it's kind of a long name, but fine. At least it's more proper, right? So we get a contained ID as a string array. Okay, nice. Okay, now in theory we have it when we drop it. So the part that I'm doing now is not. I mean, it is like a foundational piece that I need on top of the dungeon functionality to actually avoid that every time that the server restarts, we have to reset all these properties manually, right? So this is why I'm doing it. I mean, it may look like it's not the most important thing in the world, but actually it is kind of relevant. Now, how do we know that we find or we don't find the cache, right? Well, if we don't find the cache, we just set the default values, right? Yeah, correct. And the item cannot have those properties set yet because it's just being dropped, right? So it doesn't exist yet, so it's just being created. So if we don't find it in the cache, we are not doing any damage, right? We are just setting the default properties and is good to go. Okay, so now, so that, yeah, we can test that. Okay. The ugly guy, eh? I don't think he's ugly, I think he's nice. Okay, so since the portal is on the ground, we are expecting the properties to be already set, right? So this one has skill check agi, go to dungeon 1 and 147. Now, if I pick it up, right, considering that this is a PS item and no more an actor in the world, this actually lost those properties on the item, right? So if I try to look at him again, he cannot have this set, right? He cannot, because this is not an interactable. This is just an item in my inventory. But if I drop it again, right, and I look at it again, Yes. The properties are back, kind of magically, right? The properties are magically back. The properties are magically back. Which, I mean, everyone would say, what? Yeah, it's magic. It's magic. It's absolute magic. I think no one will understand this except me, but fine. I think Wadjet may have some scratching his head like, what the hell is going on in this world? But basically, yes, this is done, right? This is done. So now we said pick it up, do nothing, destroy, do nothing. Now we said create in world. Create in world. I'm not sure I understand what I meant because creating world is basically, I mean, when you can create an item, only when you drop it, no? You cannot create an item. Well, the dungeon can, but the dungeon is using its own rules. It's already populating all those variables automatically, so we don't need to care about it. So I don't think there is anyone creating stuff in the world. I think for now we are good with these cases. I think for now we are good with what we did, you know. The other ones, like load item, yeah, if you load an item in a guild house, right, that will probably not work. But what is the chance that we have an interactable with specific scripts inside a guild house? Well, actually, now that I think about it, we will have it when we add the guild house services, right? Because for example, you can have a fountain of healing that can heal you inside a guild house, and that will be accessible only to guild members. So the check script will be, am I a member of this guild, right? Yeah. The problem of doing the load item, the problem of doing this too is that I think that the code is similar to the is embedded into the drop, because the drop is actually loading the item. No, it's not loading the item. No, the drop is not loading the item. No. The drop is creating the item, but it's not dropping it. Now you may say, oh, a portal may come out of a transformation in crafting, but I think it's very unlikely. Okay, so I think we did good here. I think we did good. So this piece, in theory, is done. Is what I wanted to do. Is what I wanted to do here. Save load item interactable DB table. Ah, we didn't check that though. We didn't check that if I change it. Hey, the problem is that we only have one. Well, I can make it empty. I can make what? I can make the this. I can make this one empty, and I can change this with 1, 2, 3, for example. And I can save. And now in my database, because we didn't check that part, right? In my database, if I refresh this. It didn't do shit. It didn't do shit. It didn't. It didn't. But we said that we That is very strange. So in theory we are here. The item isn't interactable. So I will actually go through this, we'll check the scripts are valid, and if the scripts are valid, it will go here, right? And this is the one that we said, did we get an error on the server? Let me see. No, we didn't get any error actually. Because in theory it should have done this, huh? He should have executed this. Oh fuck, we didn't execute. Okay, we didn't commit, boys. We didn't commit. We didn't commit. That's why. We're just preparing the query, but we are not executing the query. GG. GG. Yeah. Error in this for instance ID. Yeah, I was not doing shit. Item instance. I was not calling the function, so that's it. Okay, good. Now like this, you should do it. Like this is slightly better, right? Now that is a very heavy hit. I mean, we are actually hitting the database directly, but I think that the change on those properties is so relevant that we have to, right? So we cannot stay without hitting the database for X amount of seconds. Because for certain stuff, right, we don't commit immediately, we commit it all together after some time. Wow. I think I'm gonna go soon, guys. I'm super sleepy. I don't know why. I think I need to sleep 1 hour and recover because I don't know. I mean, I'm feeling asleep, and it happens to me sometimes. Right? So sometimes, like, I go like 2 weeks, you know, I go like 2 weeks without much sleep, or not a lot. Yeah, not a lot, or just like 6 hours, you know, per day, and everything is fine. Then after maybe 2 weeks, there is one day that I feel very tired and I really need to sleep a bit more. Otherwise, I don't recover. But then after I sleep a bit more, boom, I'm good for another 2 weeks or whatever. I mean, it's a bit random, but this is how it works. But I don't know if I want to go to sleep 1 hour at 7:30 p.m., right? It's kind of a weird hour. It's kind of a weird time to go to sleep, I guess. We will see. Okay, so this is starting, right? And we want to see the change in the database. But pretty much, if this save on the database works, I think we did what we wanted to do, which is very nice. And it is only server side, so we can you know, upload it whenever we want to the game. Let me see if there is someone complaining about the release or not. Sorry, I wake up when I hear you talking about sleeping. Why? No, I was just saying that today I feel a bit tired. I don't know why. But I'm still not sleeping very well, you know, at night, unfortunately. Anyone else having issues looting monsters? I don't know. My kit has become ridiculous 300 weight. Raise your strength. Okay, so I'm distracted by messages of Kifu restarted playing. Incredible, huh? When people are coming back, it's like, wow. People are coming back to play. Yay! Magical portal. By the way, look at this portal effect, how nice it is. Huh? Like that? Okay, so we clean the first. We say go to dungeon 2, which by the way does not exist, but it's the same. And then we say 1, 2, 3, okay? 1, 2, 3. Again, we save. Okay. And now we check if this worked, right? Fantastic. Fantastic software. Technology. Who has this technology in the world, huh? No one, because it's not needed, I know. But fantastic. Yes, it works. Basically, it works. Okay, so now we have permanency. So basically this is done, right? This is done. This is done. No, I had the other side selected. That's so annoying. This is done. Now, yeah, another good one would be this one. I think that people are complaining that the stamina consumption is not good. So basically you are consuming too much stamina, and certain times you just cannot do stuff, right? I mean, to me the stamina consumption was an idea to actually you know, simulate a bit your fatigue, but I mean it should be reasonable, right? If it becomes annoying, there is no point, right? So make dungeon script permanent. Make dungeon script permanent. Yeah, this is just what I did, no? What do you mean? Make dungeon script. Yeah. This is what we did. This is what we did here. I mean, it's not the same thing, but it's connected, right? It's the same area, right? Fix the pet window. I don't know. Unfortunately, these things are things that we can do only in the next release, right? Because this is all client-side stuff. This is also client-side stuff. So there is stuff that can be done only with another update, and at the moment I don't want to do any more updates, right? Including this, and this. So all this stuff is all client side. This one is server side, so this one we can do easily. Only server side. The dungeon save and load also we can do only server side. The stamina consumption we can do server side, but this stuff, this block here, is all client, right? Is all clients. So at the moment, this examine creature crash, I don't know what is it. I will just delete it. It's there since a long time and it's never been yeah, this is another one that maybe we can check, right? This is also server side. Fix generic consume script for indigestion. I think at the moment, if you eat too much stuff, you start to take damage because you eat too much and you're like an indigestion. But I don't know. It's a long time we don't check that, right? So server side word economics. Yeah. Add the compass quest. Can I freaking do this? I have to do this, guys. This add compass quest is there since like 20 years, right? I mean, I have to do this. I have to do this now. Well, now meaning as soon as possible because it's really annoying. It's really annoying that we don't have this compass quest. I don't know why it got cut off, but also I don't know why it was in white color instead of. I think we gave compasses to pretty much anyone that needs it. Also, you can also is spawning in the new portal in the new dungeon. So we still have the random events, right? We still have the random events that I think we are not using enough. I think we should use more of this. I think we need more random event, more quest, more faction progression, more economy, better dungeons. Yeah. Yeah. NPC and quest for Delver, Homestead, Darwin Underground. Oh my god, the Dwarven Underground Fortress as well. I may start writing some quests. The point is that this is something that really other people can do, and so I'm always like pushing it back. Like, you know, if someone can do it, why I should do it? Because I can progress on the code, and someone can just invent stories, right? Why not? But it seems it's not working that way. I mean, Uajet is doing quite a bit in that area, but apart from him, right, there's not much. Okay, guys, I think I'm gonna go. How much we did in terms of streaming? I mean, how much we worked today on this? Well, actually, I worked the whole morning for this, but it's 3 hour 30. I mean, it's fine. It's fine. So I think I will see you tomorrow. I don't think I will stream tonight. I think I will stream tomorrow afternoon, 4 p.m. as usual, between 4 and 8. Maybe offline, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna work a bit on the quest, okay, and trying to understand if we can improve the quest and add more quest. Also, I would like to use the new pets, which now are in the game. I actually didn't mention it in the log, but I added 2 new pets. Oh, wow. I'm so sleepy, I don't know why. Group raid? No, we are too little. We are 4 people. We are 4 people. I don't want to raid with 4 people. Feels bad, no? Bah, I don't know, we can raid anyway, but 4 people. Okay, guys, I'm going to dinner. See you tomorrow. Thank you for watching. Remember, we have a game out. I mean, a release out. If you post some comments here, it would be nice as well. So just to keep it alive. But I mean, you're not required, but it would be always nice. And let me know what you think of the new patch. If the new patch is working for you. Remember, there is an event tonight. In about 1 hour and 15 minutes, right? In 1 hour and 15 minutes, there is an event in game that you can join. And it's a roleplay event, so bring your character, your wit, and your humor, and go there and play. See you, boys, tomorrow. Bye. Anyway, we made good stuff today, right? We made 2 things that we needed, right? So yeah, we did. I think we did good. Yeah. Pat on the back. Pat on the back. Pat. Goodbye. In-game raid. What is an in-game raid? What do you mean? An in-game raid. What is an in-game raid? I mean, you can do an in-game raid. You can just join the game, no? Join the game. Go. I mean, you meaning the chat. Bye.